Do you want to make money, but not at the expense of hustle culture? If you're wondering how to create balance as an online dietitian, in today's video, I'm going to give you some tips. If you're an online dietitian who wants to make money, you will need to practice self-care regularly so that you can keep your mindset aligned. I want to explain to you how to do that and what it looks like. The first step for an online dietitian to practice self-care while making money would be creating boundaries. Now, I want to ask you, have you set working hours? It's really common when you're getting started, or even if you have a high pressure goal, to work without any boundaries. So that means you might work at 9 p.m. or you might work random times on the weekends, and you might not be respecting working hours, especially as an online dietitian. When you work for yourself, it can be really challenging to set those limits. So if you create boundaries in terms of what are the hours you will be working versus the hours you won't, you'll have an easier time preventing burnout. Do you have working hours? Let us know by commenting below. Contract terms and conditions are a popular topic. So let's say you're working with a client and you're offering coaching, and you do offer between support communication for your particular client. The issue comes when you have in your contract your response time, let's say 48 business hours, but your client is demanding a response within 2 hours. So this is where it's important to set your policies and procedures in your contract, but then enforce it. So of course you want to be fair to your customer, but that contract should also be fair to you as an online dietitian. Because if you're constantly adhering to whatever other person on the other end, whatever client you're serving, whatever their every whim is, then you can't really run a business, and you're going to constantly be trying to serve them and burning out. Because people will treat you how you tell them to treat you. So if they assume your response time will be within 2 hours, then they're going to keep expecting that. And it's not sustainable as an online dietitian for you to constantly be responding so fast to everybody. So that's why it's important to set your boundaries and enforce them, and you can do that with a contract. What I've seen is that dietitians, online dietitians, will have a contract, but they don't really enforce it. So that's the problem there. Once you've decided what you want to do, what the deliverables are of your service, then it would be in your best interest to make sure that you're upholding those and you're setting a good standard in your business practices. So let's take a moment and define self-care. What does that even mean? For some of you, it might mean a bath at home. For others of you, it might mean a spa day. But self-care typically means you're taking time for yourself to practice something that's going to help you fill your mind on your own time, and it's not necessarily going to be directly related to growing the business. So self-care is really defined by how you want to practice self-care. Some of our clients like to journal, where other of our clients like to read, and other people, again, do enjoy more of those spa activities, whether that's at home or you're actually going to a physical spa. You know, I love my spa days. The tactical tip here is I want you to create a list of what activities you like that feel like self-care to you, and evaluate how often you're practicing these things. So if they are creating affirmations and journaling, how many times a week are you practicing that self-care? You might decide you want to start practicing self-care into your daily habit, let's say twice a week during a lunch hour, or maybe you want to practice more self-care for the first 30 minutes you wake up most days of the week. So as an online dietitian, if you want to grow your business while practicing self-care, you want to incorporate some level of self-care into your weekly routine. I want to show you a little bit about how we can help you practice self-care within our membership. Joining the Academy Library will be a great decision for you to invest in your future, hone in on your skills as a dietitian, and really learn how to practice self-care, which essentially means you're having a balanced life. So you're still having time with your friends and family and yourself while focusing on making money and building something meaningful, contributing to the field of dietetics. So I want you to watch this next video on screen and make sure to sign up for our membership in the description box below. We'll see you there.